I'm gonna learn happy birthday, the right hand first. And I only gave you the starting note being G, but you have your word there. And the note here, that's a little bit higher. I gave you the name of the note, C. For the rest, you should be able to see that from the first to the second note, you're repeating. And then when you move to the next bar, you get to a half note, you are just stepping up. Then you count another beat, then you're stepping down to the next bar when you're singing day. From day to the word two, there's a lot of notes in between. So I encourage you to count the notes in between and realize that you will be playing C here with number 4. And from that C to the last note of the line, you're just stepping down. So really focus your eyes as much as possible on the round circles. Those are called the note heads. You're learning how to read notes. Don't just rely on the numbers, the fingers on top. So right hand, thumb on G is the starting point. Happy birth, hold it for another beat. Day, hold it for another beat. And then C, 2, hold it for another beat. 2, hold it for another beat. You know how the song goes. The next one is happy, same, right? I have to make sure you see. Okay, from bar 6. It's the same G with the thumb. G, step up from it, hold it, and they is G. This time you're going all the way to D, 2, and then U is C. And the third line. This one is hard because you're starting on the bar 6, bar 11. Now you can see bar 11 more clearly. Okay. Happy, and then you have to move your right hand all the way to the other high G with the pinky. It's high G. I say high G there, written under the word birth. From that high G, you're skipping down to number 3 on E, day, skipping down to dear, right? So you're basically skipping. Those half notes are all skipping. Let's do that again from bar 11. Happy, jump all the way to the other G, hold it another beat, skip down to E, hold it another beat, skip down to C, hold it another beat, and then you could see I gave you the name of the next notes, which is lower than what you just played, the C. It's B-A, lower, this one and this one. How do I do that? Well, the right hand can pass the number 2, crossing over your thumb like this, and play B, and uncross your thumb and play the thumb on A. So there's a crossing and uncrossing, right? After you play your thumb on C, you cross over the index over the thumb and go to the B on the left. Uncross your thumb to finish off. Dear somebody. One more time this line. So this line is the third time we sing happy birthday. It's the most difficult. G, 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 2. Skip down, 2. Skip down, 2. Cross over to B, 2. And A. And finally, the last happy birthday. Number 4 on F. I give you the name of that note in bar 17. F, F, and step down from it. 2. Then skip down to the C. 2. Then step up to the D. 2. Happy birthday to you. So pause the video, repeat until you could do it. And in your head, I would like you to sing the song. Why? Because it will help you to put your chords in. Happy birthday to you. Second line. Happy The third is the most difficult. You're jumping. Happy to the high G. Skip down. Cross your index over to B, and then A. And last, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. The melody is not too bad. How about the chords? Well, it's the C chord or G7 chord. Most of it, right? Except for the third line. When you say the name of the person right here, that's when the F chord is. That's why I wanted you to sing the chords, the names, the lyrics, basically. Because notice, when is your chord playing? Happy birth. It's playing on the word birth. And then it plays again on the word you. How about the second line? Same thing. Your left hand is playing on the word birth and on the word you. How about the third line? Same thing. Your left hand is going to play on the word birth and then on the name. And that's when you're singing your name is when your left hand changed to F chord. So notice these kind of patterns because it helps you memorize. Last, happy birthday. Again, your left hand plays on the word birth and on the word you. And so now that you've known, you just have to practice your singing and your left hand. So you should be your, and I'm playing the full chord, but those of you who cannot play the full chord, of course, use the simpler version of the chord. And so I'm singing, happy birthday to you, G7. Second line, happy G7, birthday to you, right? The third line, which is difficult for the right hand because it jumps, happy birthday, dear, and somebody is when you're playing your F chord. Somebody, last line, happy birthday, and then here is the difference. You have a chord on two and another chord on you. So when you're really, really good with your right hand alone and your left hand by singing, I would recommend you try to memorize the right hand. Knowing that birth is when your left hand has a chord, and you or the name is when you have a chord. This is a simplified version, so you can play it almost memorized because everybody knows this song. Happy birthday, first phrase, day to you, G7. The orange phrase, second phrase, happy birthday, G7 first, day to you is the C chord now. Third phrase, the green phrase, happy birthday, dear, your name. When you sing your name, you have an F chord. Last phrase, the purple phrase, happy birthday, and then two is G7, two, and U is the C. U. I have had students just playing your right hand a lot, and then practice it with those drawings of mine when you play just the chords and singing, and somehow they put it together because this helps them to know, when am I playing the chords? I'm playing when I'm singing birth or you, except for the third phrase, I'm singing a name, and then the very end where I have one chord for the word to and another chord for the word you. So when that is kind of understood, left hand alone, you got your right hand down, then you do on your two hands, you can look at this. But I would only do the chunk of one line at a time and just repeat. So let's pretend that you've been practicing the right hand and the left hand separately. In real time, stop the video and just practice that before you attempt the two hands. Happy goes with the G7. Stop the video and repeat 20 times until you can play at this speed. Happy birthday to you. Second line. Now that I've done it 20 times at a very good speed, I can tackle the second line. And if I don't remember, just again, right hand, what are you doing? I'm doing this in the second line. I have to go to the pinky. Okay. Left hand, what are you doing? Well, I'm doing G7 first, then I'm going to C. Okay, so here, I'm prepared left hand. Right hand, I'm doing two hands. Slowly. Right hand goes all the way to D, and then U with the C chord. And stop the video, repeat 20 times. Until you get to this speed. Happy birthday to you. The third line is the hardest one, so let's take a little time. Right hand, what are you doing? Oh, I have to jump. Then skip down all the way to C, cross my index over, and uncross my thumb. There's a lot to do there. So until your right hand is smooth there, remind it. And left hand, what are you doing? I'm trying to do a C chord. And when I sing the name of the person, I do that F chord. Simplified or not simplified. So alternate your hands until your hands can play relatively pretty easy from one chord to the next or the melody. Then you do it together slower. I cross my index over. At the same time, I have to change my chord in the left hand. So pause the video and repeat that over and over 20 times until you get to this speed. And finally, the last one is remind the right hand what it's doing. Left hand, what are you doing? Then I have a difficult one because I have to immediately do G7 and C pretty fast. Whether you're doing the simplified version or not, know that the G going back to the C has to be pretty fast. Right hand, what are you doing again? Then you attempt two hands. And then you pause the video and you repeat that last line 20 times until you get to this speed. Now that you've got 20 times each line, you then now can try to have two lines at the same time. Just gradually build it up like that, and you will get your song. Now, if people sing along and they don't sing correctly, you might want to give them the melody once through just so they know happy birthday, because you might play here and they might be singing happy birthday, you know, it doesn't match. So if you're playing for a real birthday, you want to make sure you yourself can sing happy, match your pitch to that beginning note, happy birthday, so that everybody can follow you and sing in the correct key, right? What's the point of playing happy birthday if somebody else is just singing at a different place? That's not going to work.